Now we're going to spend some time on some drills and a sequence of activities. These drills are a lot of fun to do, and they're going to teach you different parts of the game and different ways to control and get a feel for what the club does or what your body does relative to the club. The first, I call them look cool drills, and they're really not that hard to do, but they're a lot of fun and they help you to get a feel for the club. So if you just make the club move the ball around on the ground, just doing this, and see if you can move the ball around and have it not leave the club face. That's just giving you a better feel of how to control the face. You can do it with your left hand and move it around. Move it with the back of the club. Turn over the face and turn the face over. Back to the center. Now you've seen a lot of the guys on TV bouncing the ball on the face. You bounce the ball on the face with one hand, change to the other hand. When you can do both hands, then you bounce them back and forth. That's just club face control. That's using to learn the face, to hit the ball, or to catch the ball. That's part of playing this game. Plus it looks pretty cool. It's fun to do. Now, I wouldn't do it in your living room with a lot of breakable items around the first time you try it. But on the golf course, trying to do this is going to help you to increase your feel for the club. Another really good thing for you to do, and you see good players doing this all the time. They're on the range. They're standing there talking to each other. And you'll see them, their legs are crossed like this, and they're standing there having a conversation. Well, this is a drill. See, good players, every time they move the golf club, they're moving it through a range of motion that has some relevance to their golf swing. I see the average player out here, and they got the club, they're moving it all over. They're not training anything. So this little drill here, with your legs crossed, your body's quiet. Then as you swing the club back, forearm rotates. As you swing down, the left forearm rotates. As it tips over here, I can see those knuckles of my left hand. My left elbow folds up, the club comes up. So this little motion right here is a very critical motion in the golf swing. It's a drill. It's going to help you feel more what you want to do in your golf swing. Now they get tired of doing it with their left hand. Here comes the right hand. The right hand's doing the same thing. It's hinging the club up over here. So there's an angle in my right wrist. The club drops down. My wrist rehinges up. What I see most people do is you're all trying to scoop underneath the ball, so this side looks like this. So you need to train your right hand and your right wrist to hinge back up into that position. You need to train your left hand and your left forearm to rotate. So while you're standing here having a conversation on the golf course, don't be afraid to start to learn how to do this. Not only are you training your golf swing, but it looks cool. This is just a left hand pitch drill. What you're trying to do here is you're trying to train your left hand to control the face. Basically, golf is a de-lofting game. What I mean by that is, as you set up to the ball, whatever angle there is in the club face, at impact, there's less angle in the face than there was at address. So the club shaft is leaning a little more forward at impact than it was at address. So if I set up to this one ball and I'm just going to make a little swing here and hit it, what most people do is they try to scoop underneath it. You want to be able to hit down onto the ball and have the club stay behind your left hand. Now my body is really quiet. Being able to do that is really critical in the swing, even in your full swing. Now I want to turn because I want you to see how I did that. You don't make a backswing and then drag the grip end of the club forward with a strong grip and do this. What you want to do is you go back, your left arm rotates going back. As you come down, you just let the club face rotate out to the ball. So my forearm again is rotating out. So we're training that rotation. Now I used to pick up a range. And there were balls in the rough, and so I used to go down in the rough, and all I'd do is I'd go down the line, out in the rough, hitting the balls, and just hitting them back out into the fairway so they could pick them up with the ball picker. I didn't realize what I was training there. A lot of you, if you try that drill, it'll be real frustrating. You'll miss the ball, you won't be able to get the face on it. That little teeny swing you have so much trouble with. That's the basis for a good golf swing.